truth laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. The cards, our destinies twisted.
Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade. See the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Riding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is tarot craft, levitating the youths. It's Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Third eye sharp, he catch the vibe, no delay. Mystic readings cooked from the Milky Way. Secrets of the soul in the cards they lay. Johnny Arkade, pave a brighter day. Open up the stream, let the wisdom flow. Every flip a trip, make your spirit grow. Truth in the arcana, pure in the glow. Johnny Arkade, always in the know. It's Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slayed. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Moonlight whispers, terror shine on the plight. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic caller, deep insight. Yeah, it's Johnny Arkade. Moonlight whispers, terror shine on the plight. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic caller, deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get slayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade. Yeah, Johnny Arkade. Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade. Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, yeah, Johnny Arkade. Whispers, terror shine on the plate. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic color, deep insight. Sight. Deep insight. Deep insight.
Johnny Arkade, he sees through the veil. Shadow work tales, like reading braille. Flip the cards, destiny trails. Accurate hits, no room for fail. Crystal ball vision, deep incision. Darkest corners, precise precision. Tarot in his hand, each each decision. Walk the shadows, no derision. Shuffle the deck, intuitions rise. Arcane whispers, truth never lies. Jonny Arkade, mystical ties. Underneath your skin, inner allies. Queen and king, journey begins. Wands and swords, revealing sins. Pentacles fall, destiny spins. Cups overflowing, breaking within.
Testing. Is this thing on? It looks like it's on. Welcome to Jonny Arkade and tonight's Pick a Deck Reading Collective. We've got You're Done Making Yourself Uncomfortable Just to Keep Others Happy. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. Not saying it doesn't happen from time to time, but you're definitely not making it a habit, or we're breaking that habit. Let's go ahead and get started, collective. Welcome to Jonny Arkade. I hope everyone is doing well, better than all right. And if you're not, maybe we can turn that around. Turn that around upside down. If you guys are doing well, this will be a pick a deck reading. But if you are joining us live, obviously you can't choose timestamps and whatnot. But if you prefer that experience, give me about an hour or so when this is over. You can expect to see timestamps in the description box, as well as pinned in the comment section below the video. And if you can't wait, you got to have that experience right now. Check out the link in the description box right now for the Pick a Deck playlist. All right. And have fun with that. But if you are joining us live, make sure, if you haven't already, now would be the perfect time to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up, drop a comment below. If you're watching this on the replay, say hello. And if you are subscribed, that is all that is required to say hello in the chat. And if you say hello in the chat, I'll be sure to welcome you in. Michelle Pagliacci, welcome. I hope you are doing well. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. It's good that they're happy and everything. But at what expense? That is a good cup of coffee. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? What else? Timestamps, hour or so. No, we're good. Let's get started. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy.
Jonny Arkade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Riding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is tarot craft, levitating the youths. It's Jonny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the
Legend of Zelda Game & Watch is on. Welcome to Jonny Arkade. Wait, how much juice do we have on? I don't think I've charged. Okay, we're half full. Hopefully she survives the live. All right. This is the community chest. We keep this shuffled and off to the side, and as we receive synchronicities throughout the live stream, we pull from this deck. It contributes to a whole secondary background reading that takes place simultaneously. It usually corresponds rather well with what we got going on here in real time, and then we review it at the end. It's a whole fun thing we do here at Jonny Arkade. You should stick around and check it out. Someone is losing sleep because of maybe coming to realize that there's a problem or something. I feel like you're unbothered, though. It's judgment. That's how judgment works. Let's see. Put that right there. All right. Level 1. Let's stop playing around. It's really fun, though. It's hard to not play. especially when we finished all of our chores, you know? Let's see. You deserve it. Okay, level 1. This is your reading. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. 11:03 on the Zelda Game & Watch. It's 1:13. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. That summarizes. All right, that's the reading. Bye, guys. 8:33 on the clock. Just kidding. But for real. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. ISCRY Scrolls. Guys, you gotta go check out Steph over at God, I need to not do that. What is it? House of Scrying. House of Scrying on YouTube. Check out her website, the House of Scrying. But yeah, we're gonna put that right there. No affiliation. I'm not being paid. I'm all about it. This deck is one of a few that she has, and I really like it. So, level 1, if you chose the ISCRY Scrolls, the Old Soul Oracle, Astrology, and Auras Edition, this is your reading. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. She's an ink blot artist. And like divinator, you know. She scries. I like her vibe though. She got like a spooky vibe. Fun, spooky. Like Tales from the Crypt Keeper. Spooky. It's not scary. Spooky. Let's see. Oh, this is the instruction card. There is no guidebook. Your keys are see, sense, and feel. And again, I feel like that just out of all the cards that could have come out, the instruction card. Do I need to tell you how to see, sense, and feel? I can explain it to you, try to articulate it as I perceive it. It would be better for everyone involved if you can understand it. Okay. Make my job a lot easier, you know. If you already know what I'm talking about. When I say, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Of course you do. Method is jumping. Okay. Ain't nothing cracking. Ain't nothing jumping. This is making me think of 9 Inch Nails right here. Joshua Home. But no, I almost feel like Bug's Life. Ooh, friends. How many of us have them? Friends. I'm kind of getting Capricorn energy here. At the top. Kind of button heads. Go energy. I'm also seeing a penguin and an owl here. I see an owl. I see what's going on here, owl. But no, I feel like someone is balancing out, like getting the strength in their legs. See these little legs right here? Getting the strength needed to maybe stand up for oneself with the butt heads thing. metaphysical. Again, I'm getting. I don't want to tell you specifically what I'm getting, but what I see right here, right now, maybe it'll come out. Not only am I getting mushroom cloud, that's the most recent intuitive sight, but I see like a deer or an elk here. I'm also getting horns coming out of a skull, which is what I was seeing initially, but I'm getting like if this was like a cow skull, it's in reverse. Like this is the skull. So it's like horns or smoke coming out of the skull's mouth, making I don't know if you see the eyes in this, it almost looks like a deer going. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. And it looks, I don't know, I get wise with the antlers and there's white here. I almost feel like Papa Smurf elk vibe, having gone through this death and survived it. And I feel like this could be you or a mentor kind of helping you, guide you, get the strength in those legs. It's like someone could literally be going through like physical therapy, getting their actual strength back. What is this? When I started talking about that, this came out. I'm kind of getting the flower that's wilted in Beauty and the Beast, like it represents like that is dying, right? But it's been a while since I've watched that movie, but I do recall it like coming back to life, right? And I feel like that's the beauty of life, is it can always be brought back. I'm getting kind of butterfly vibes with this too. My freaking I guess this would still be heart chakra. Is like, but it's not like in my heart, and it's not like a pain. I just feel something there. Tightness. It's gone now. It's just like, all right. I'm getting, it's weird. I'm getting like a weird plasma blade weapon thing, kind of like lightsabery from this, but no, I don't. It's not from a game or a movie. So it's like a handle and someone be good with it or something. But no, I feel like again, you might have been close to maybe going in the wrong direction. See, now I almost feel like this is you, right? And I almost feel like there's these two little demons or whatever pulling you this way, pulling you that way. And this is the right way. That's the right way. I feel like they're both ways of demonic nature. And you're just looking at these butterflies, or the butterflies are trying to get your attention. Or those Tic Tacs or whatever they are. Wow, now I'm seeing like if we look at the negative space, kind of alien hominid. What is this? Integration. See, I almost feel, it's not the same obviously, but this whole skeletal kind of getting the strength back in the legs, this looks like what I'm talking about, like after the six-pack, before, after P90X or whatever. And now I feel like it's like you have some sort of protection. I'm also getting scarab vibes with this whole card here all together. Like, kind of got eyes here too. Like if this were the head. Eyes, nose, little teeth or whatever, but facing that way. It's like this butt. Like a Black Widow would have a marking on their butt. And this one, again, more butterfly-y vibe with this. I'm also seeing see a gecko like eating something. A roach or something. And I'm getting seal vibes all within this kind of, again, I almost feel like it's preserved or it's been preserved in you, and these demons didn't want you finding it. It's like, never mind Jurassic Park and going through the Congo and finding amber with the mosquito that has the DNA to dinosaurs. This is the amber is the color of your energy inside of you with the fossilized gift reserve waiting for you to unlock it. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Hi, John. Hi, John. Hi, John. Pisces, the moon. This moon, I noticed I was moon gazing earlier. I love when it's like out and like the late in the day, but I don't like when I can't see it at night because it's already gone. But I noticed, what is that? Venus was like 12 o'clock of the moon yesterday at the same time, give or take. And now, according to the sundial, and then today it's like 3 o'clock in conjunction or in as far as alignment with the moon. Skinwalker shift. I am getting, again, with that alien. Where's the alien? Right here. Like Skywalker Ranch, Skinwalker Ranch. But no, wow, I feel like something is screaming to come out. I'm getting breathe. You should breathe. But I feel like you might feel like something is melting, dripping away. This would be good if we were hoping for a real decent cheese pool on like a slice of pizza, but no, this is someone's like reality. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Cheese pool. Oh, look at the cheese pool on this person's soul. But I almost feel, look at the soul pool on this thing. But no, it's interesting. I almost feel like if I were to combine these, it would make like the chart that we'd look at with like the human body, and one is the skeleton, one is the muscles, and we have this soul card for the air or whatever, the oxygen traveling through our bloodstream. Again, I'm getting like the molecular, I just heard dinging confirmation, molecular levels of everything. Infinite, like everything, like what, like you go deeper and deeper and deeper, like you go into the blood. It's like even within the blood, there is more to break down. And then when you break that down, there's even more to break down, whether it's blood cells, white and red blood cells or whatever. There's infinitely more to discover within. Our tools are too large to dissect it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. What is this? Nurturer. Again, I almost feel like a lot of people maybe have parasitic invaders who it has an effect, I feel like, on what they believe they can and cannot accomplish. And I almost feel like it's solely up to the individual to recognize this, no matter who around you think knows whatever. This is, I feel like, the most important thing that you need to know. And it's about self. It's about yourself. And I feel like you've got beings, to say the least, I'm going to put this back in reverse, helping you comprehend that, Understand that. Witness that. Experience that. See, touch, taste, feel that. That should be the most important thing to you. And it could be simply your happiness. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, right? But yes, you're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. And I feel like there's maybe even ancestors who might be related to, like if it's your friend and their dad passed away and they're like giving them a noogie, slapping them in the face and the ass and on the hand, wherever it is. And I feel like we're part of the slapping maybe. But now that you're out of the picture entirely, it's clear that it wasn't you. So remember the self-realization I was getting earlier, the judgment, someone realizing maybe they're part of the problem. Serpent bearer, Chiron, ether. And again, ether, that's what I mean about molecular level. Ether used to be at one time on the periodic table of elements. Oh, are they trying to Mandela effect that shit? What is ether, you ask? Is it measurable? Is it a solvent? What is ether? What is this? Ask ChatGPT, man. Do your own research. ChatGPT makes mistakes. Make sure you double check that research. Okay, interesting. I am getting lobster vibes here. Someone can be from Maine. Or like I'm seeing Cape Cod in my mind's eye. But I almost feel like something's helping steer you in the right direction. And I almost feel like it's a feminine energy, but it's taking masculine action, like literally, whether it's a gust of wind blowing something in or out of the way of something. It's literally like on purpose, intentional. That's certain you want to see the most beautiful thing in the world. The plastic bag. What is that? Is that American Beauty? Ram. Mars. Fire. I'm getting smoke signals. Like two different islands sending smoke signals, seeing each other's smoke signals. This could be a signal to alert the other side that someone is coming. I'm getting like if a cowboy or Indians or something were passing through. You know where I'll be there with bells on comes from? You know where I'll be there with bells on? You know where that comes from? When going through like enemy territory, or like if you were a cowboy going through a known like tribe's territory, but you'd put bells to alert them that you're not trying to hide or sneak, and you bet your fucking ass there'd be a whole bunch of Indians or Native Americans with their weapons drawn, ready to attack, watching white Skinwalker go through the valley, 1122, unharmed, unscathed, because we don't want no trouble. We don't want no trouble. Now I'm seeing in my mind's eye warriors from out in Lay. Remember earlier I was saying like it's time to play? 1122 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Someone wants to ruin your playtime. Again, disturb your peace. Like if you only have 15 minutes of recess and all you want to do is go play dodgeball with your friends or whatever, it's like, oh, hey, Timothy, can you help me dust off these chalkboard erasers? Do they still use chalkboards in the school? It's like, what? Isn't that like a punishment for bad kids? Like, I want to go play fucking Pogs or whatever. I guess I'll just do them by myself. Timothy, you go ahead, play with your friends. First of all, that woman shouldn't be teaching children. Lion, sun, fire. Again, with that ramp, Mars fire. All this fire energy. I'm telling you, there's with the smoke signals, and I feel like people, this could be, see how this is like, I'm seeing like a frog with like a tutu, like in a stance, like ballerina stance, wearing ballet shoes. And this is like, so this is like a figure, is my point. This is like the exoskeleton. So I almost feel like Voltron vibes. Remember earlier when I was saying that it would make a body? It's like form the base, the structure, and then this is combined. It creates like the armor for the frog. So you could be someone's armor, or someone can be your armor, providing strength, spiritual strength. And notice how those ones are all black. And again, I feel like this is being orchestrated, guided, steered in the right direction. Again, I get more owl vibes, but I'm also getting moth, excuse me, confirmation. I'm getting black cat vibes. Angry, just kind of. The cat came back the very next day. What is that? What song is that? Ooh, now I'm seeing like not Chernobog. What's the Maleficent's dragon's name? Is it just Maleficent? Very interesting. So much depth in this one. But I know I almost feel like you it's shadowy as hell. I almost feel like it's because I'm getting Medusa vibes, like seeing her reflection. That's the thing. Whether you're a man or woman, I feel like you hold the power to face this darkness, this entity that out of all the people who you can see have failed before you, you're the only one who can enter that layer and hold that mirror up to Medusa. And I almost feel like in a lot of ways you might have shown mercy to Medusa. Maybe you see part of you in Medusa and she refuses to see that that's okay, or that she's been through worse, or how dare you compare yourself to me, or no one's trying to compare themselves. It's just a mirror. Calm down. Crown, giving. Heavy is the head, right? That wears that. Wow. I'm getting Pharaoh vibes from this, Egyptian vibes. Again, more planted, more grounded, firm stance, not in sway. If anything, I feel like moral compass is very accurate at this time. Discernment is very strong. I'm just kind of getting like, I am getting T-Rex. You know the vehicle that the Rough Riders ride, the T-Rex? It's like a 3-wheeler, but the 2 wheels are in the front. Because I'm getting like this is the back wheel, but I was also getting like this is landing gear almost. But if you were to look at it like a figure, and these are his thighs, legs, and then in the back is like landing gear, or the back wheel would make these feet like the front wheels, but I don't see wheels. I was getting T-Rex. Huh. And like just stability. Despite maybe only having 3 legs, it's a sturdy table. You don't need 4 legs for balance. Three's a company? Wow. I've never seen most of these cards. I love this card. I love this card. Like all the different colors have like a different. They got Phoenix. I'm getting Dragon. I'm getting Fire, Serpent. Like all positive too. I see some bats here. I see first thing I saw immediately was this sword, and like that's the hilt. And swords always make me think of truth and like it sheathed. And I saw this like being with the wings, just that's the Phoenix vibe I was getting, but it's very sunset-y, and they each individually look like a bird on its own. So much rebirth, darkest before the dawn, sunset, sunrise, the beginning and the end. And again, I almost feel like it's time. It's time for you to step into something. It's time for you to step into something. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. This is going to be challenging, fun, and make you happy. And all those people that doubted you, who don't want you to pursue whatever this is, it will make them happy too. They just don't understand what all goes into it. They're not supposed to. Otherwise, they would do it themselves. Level 1, that was your reading. I just heard, yeah, my heart's in a whirl. 11:30 on the Zelda Game & Watch. I love my little calendar girl every day of the year. Which calendar? Zodiac, Gregorian, Mayan. What calendar are we talking about? You got to be specific. There's a lot of calendarias, if you know what I'm talking about. A lot of calendarios. Daria. Diarrhea. Diarrhea. Okay. It's a diarrhea. Here we go. All right. Level 2. Are you ready? Level 2. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. Now, this could look like you speaking up for once. This could look like you finally not responding for once. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The HEXEN 5.0 Tarot. Ooh, here we go. And here we go. 1 5 5 1 51 15 and the number 6 and all be significance. Level 2, if you chose the Hexen 5.0 Tarot, this is your reading. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. 1133 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Spirits, that's the truth. That's the truth. All right. Oh, and for those of you who watched the other live, I think it was the one before this from 2 nights ago when I had the St. Francis of Assisi shit coming out. So I was picking the decks for this, and I was like, I'm gonna do Hexen Tarot. Every now and then, like, I gotta be in the mood for Hexen Tarot. But I pulled it out, and then look what I saw on it. In the very middle of it. I was like, hey, remember, I was like, I know that guy. St. Francis of Assisi in the middle of the Hexen 5.0, the patron saint of ecology. Ecology Auto Wrecking says, you guys remember that commercial? Don't junk your car. Well, Ecology Auto Wrecking. We're gonna wreck. This is the only tarot deck I know that comes with like treasure maps for fucking Goonies. You see that? Look at that. I'm gonna put this out for you guys and, I don't know, screenshot it or whatever. Educate yourselves. All right. Educate yourselves. Decentralized, autonomous futures. Go ahead, snapshot that shit. All right, you ready? Oh yeah, there you go. The redeployment of everyone to restore the planet. You ready? Astrocognition, astroethics and cosmocentric ethics. Sure you can. Sure you can, Michelle. Get your crayons. Wait, there's more. Climate crisis, omnicide, human extinction. What is that all about? What is this? What in the Merkaba is this? What in the three-dimensional DNA strand is this? Lotus flower thing. Terraforming. Agricultural revolution. What's this over here? Astrocognition. Quantum futures. Wait, plural? Quantum futures? There's more than one? That's weird. What is this? The Essene digital avatars, digital immortality, mind uploading, whole brain emulation. What do you know about emulation? I got fucking Centipede on my watch. Link on my desk. Link just grabbed something. It looked good, whatever it was. Generative AI, deep learning machine. ML, machine learning. Yeah, there you go, guys. That's for you to color later if you want. Okay. Here comes the sun. Doo doo doo. These are big cards, and they say, what big cards? Look at these things. It's like a burrito in San Diego. Oh, look at that. What in the... What is that? What is it? Okay. Holy crap, this is like a scholastic spelling book right here. Astrocognition. Hey, we were just talking about that. Deep ecology. So deep, put your ass to sleep. Okay. Dude, I feel like I have like 100 Asian restaurant menus in my hands. That's what it feels like. Okay, I'll have the Philadelphia roll, please. Roll up a Philly. Yeah, the Philly roll. Yeah, shit's bomb. The cream cheese. Roll up a Philly. You miss something all damn night. Temperance in reverse. Web 3 3.0. Web 5 5.0. Web 1.0. Read only. Static. Oh, you mean like BBs? Remember billboards back in the day? Web 2.0. Read, write, interactive. Oh, like MySpace. AOL. Chat rooms. Enabled social networking. User-generated content and big tech. GAFAM. Government person data mining. Personal data mining. Interesting. So that was back in AOL days. Where are we at now? Web 3. A re-centralized web based on blockchain technology, coined in 2014 by Ethereum co-founder Gavin Wood. Gavin Wood. Ethereum. Ether. That's weird. Web 3.0, conceptualized by Tim Berners. Hey, we were talking about Timothy earlier. That's weird. Hey, Tim. Your name's Berners for real? You got a bunch of phones you don't need, or you Lee, Tim Berners-Lee, semantic web that is more intelligent and connected. Oh, Web 5.0 is down here. Wait, hold on. Opener, Y-Sign, E-Sign, Roblox, Store, Decentraland, Stephen, Interplanetary File System, IPFS. Web 4.0, the symbiotic web, in quotes. That must be the term. That must be what they called the project behind closed doors, where humans and machines can interact, connecting the Internet of Things and advanced virtual reality. Anyone else pre-order GTA 6? Shauna J, welcome. Did you get the core game? Did you get the mega edition? Read, write, control, govern personal data and identity. In development by Jack Dorsey's The Blockhead, the telepathic web. The Blockhead. Where have I heard that before? Where have I heard Blockhead before? I'm sorry, Gummy, did you know? Oh, no? Where have we heard Blockhead? The telepathic web or the symbionet web? Either way, there's a bunch of nets and webs. But the telepathic web is fun. Promises through AI. An emotional human-like interface. Have you told Alexa good morning today? Again, temperance in reverse. I feel like this is what they're trying to normalize, and I'm getting structuralized like a religion. And everyone believes it, worships it. And if you don't, well, life's going to be harder for you. Unless you know how to grow cucumbers or whatever. Them's the type of conversations I have with ChatGPT. Like, what's the best way to Grow cucumbers. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And they're not all in reverse. See? Three of Chalices. So again, someone's been investing in, I think, the wrong things. And I feel like going for what's easy. Going for what they think they know looks like a good investment. But here's the thing. It's because it looks like a good investment. They're being sold on the fact that buying a home is your greatest asset you'll ever own. Your home? Like where you're going to retire in? Is it a retirement home that you own? Because that is a liability. Rare earth elements. Oh man, this is tiny writing. And the font's all weird. Hold on. I'm not going to make myself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. I lead by example. Created through the violent death of stars exploding into supernovae, rare earth elements are essential to the civilian and military technologies of the C21st global economy. Burping confirmation, excuse me. And again, the whole Venus was at 3 o'clock today or whatever. Future strategies, diversify supply, sustainable development, developing substitute, improved resources, efficiency, increased recycling. Hold on, future strategies, diversify supply. In other words, spread it all thin, get it as far out there as we can. Sustainable development, so that it, gets legs. Remember in the first reading? Developing substitutes. It's weird how develop. It's like develop. Substitutes. Improved resources efficiency. So, again, spreading it real thin and making it last, and that should be the norm. Survival is what it sounds like. And then increased recycling. Recycle, reduce, and reuse. You don't need a new one all the time. Lutetium, scandium, tyrium, lanthanium, cerium. Are these elements right now? Trisovidmium. Neodymium. Promethium. Promethium. That's weird. Isn't that the prequel to Alien? Samarium. Europium. Europiumin. Get along, little doggy. Europium. Europe. Gadolinum. Good day. Terbium. Turbulence. Dysprosium. Holmium. I'm scared. Erbium. Airbnb. Thulium. Ytterbium and lutetium. Those are some interesting names. Scandium, Scandinavia, Scandalist. Global reserves in 1,000 metric tons. China, 44,000. USA, 2,300. Vietnam, 22,000. Brazil, global reserves. USA ain't up on there very high. They're underneath Australia, above Greenland, Canada, South Africa, and the rest of the world. But China, Vietnam, Brazil, India, isn't that BRICS? Or is it Russia? That would be Russia. Russia's not on here. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South. Is it South Africa? I don't know, man. But You know what happens when you brick a device, right? What is this? Renewable energy. Oh, yeah. AOC in the place to be. Technologies, wind turbines, electric cars, efficient systems, medical equipment. Sound familiar? Sounds like California 10 years ago. What is this? High-tech military applications. Ooh. Computers, networks, mobile telecommunications, and robotics. Sounds about right. Am I right, collective? What is this? The Emperor. David Bohm. Ooh, that made me think of Bonham, which makes me think of Supernatural. Visionary, theoretical physicist. Your guys' heads exploding yet? Is it too much information? Are you wondering why this is relevant? Influence on biology, psychology, philosophy, religion, and future of society. What was I just saying about making this a religion? Quantum theory, neuropsychology, rejected ideas of final knowledge. So it's like something is actual fact that makes sense, and they're like, nah. Cure for cancer? Nah. What? Tesla technology? Nah. Light bulbs better. Get rid of this man. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Theories of mind, consciousness, dangers of rampant reason and technology. Well, how are we going to charge people for it, Nicola? Huh? Get out of here, Nicola. You're such an idiot. What is this? Man, it's like already hard enough to read, and then they use the same color ink as the fucking unification of science and spirituality. Sounds like a bunch of the fake ass fucking readers on YouTube that just, you know, recite fucking insight from a computer. You gotta come original, you gotta come original. What is this? But, you know, sign up for their memberships and they'll send you all these they'll send you scrolls. They'll give you access to scrolls that ChatGPT fucking needs. Underlying fundamental idea that beyond the visible, tangible world, the explicate order, there lies a deeper implicate order. So again, I love how they fucking underlying fundamental idea that beyond the visible, tangible, so it defies logic, world of explicate order, there lies a deeper implicate order of undivided wholeness, where everything is enfolded into everything. Infinite dimensions. Quantum, right? Holonomic brain theory. Holonomic. Developed with neuroscientist Carl Pribram, dates that human consciousness is formed by quantum effects in or between brain cells. Ether. God. Oh, is that what it is? The holo movement brings, and I remember like the other night I was getting, I was channeling holographic cards, the upper deck, baseball cards, Grand Slam, brings together the holistic principle of undivided wholeness with the idea that everything is in a state of process or becoming becoming of universal flux. That's just it. There's never a beginning and never an end. It's just fluid all the time, regardless of whether or not you get up and wipe your ass or put your pants on or not. But it still contributes whether or not you do anything or not. And it's not right or wrong, it just is. It is what it is. Blockchain in reverse. No, we don't need to get into that with the fool. We don't need to get into that. Where were we, though? The transformation. Bohm believed that the individual who can transform mankind in the depths, consciousness, deep down of the whole of each human person to contribute of mankind. So again, going infinitely within helps us as a whole, because you understand yourself, your place in the fabric of that is entirety. There is nothing else to do, absolutely what has to be done. And oh wait, the transformation of consciousness and uses inner energy and intelligence of the implicate order. There is a oh wait, no, this goes like this. It still made sense. Bohm believed that the individual who uses inner energy and intelligence, so meditation and logic, spirituality, practicality, can transform mankind. In the depths of the implicate order, there is a consciousness deep down of the whole of mankind, and it is the responsibility of each human person to contribute. Freedom cost $1.05 towards the building of this consciousness of mankind. There is nothing else to do. There is no other way out. That is absolutely what has to be done, and nothing else can work. You have to go within. You have to meditate. It's crazy. It's not about your parents dragging you to church, me dragging you, or kicking you to your knees to pray, or making you kneel on sand while holding Bibles. Because it's about going within. What's this at the very bottom? Wholeness is what is real, and the response of this whole to man's actions guided by a illusory perception and shaped by fragmentary thought, the fragmentation of cities, religions, political systems, conflict in the form of wars, violence, fratricide is what has led to the growing series of extremely urgent crises that confront us today. So what are you going to do about it, collective? Two of Pentacles in reverse. What are you going to do to put the world in balance? What did we learn is the most effective thing you can do to fix everything wrong with the world? Whether you agree if it's wrong or not. Go within. Level 2, that was your reading. St. Francis of Assisi, y'all. Everyone give a warm round of applause to St. Francis of Assisi. Okay. Fun fact, the Punisher's name is Francis, but he prefers to be called Frank Castle. Let's see. I don't want to F these up. So let's put those in. Woo. That looked heavy. It's crazy how it was like confirming what I was saying as far as like prayer meditation. And then we read a card that scientifically breaks down how they're trying to program and implement technology and spirituality and all this stuff, and how it is like, depending on your perspective on it, it is both the devil, the Antichrist, Lucifer incarnate, and at the same time, the path to enlightenment. At the same time, it's not the highway to hell, it's the stairway to heaven. But it's the same fucking road, is my point. Okay. For some people, the spider web, never mind the internet, spider web is home. Spider web is a work of art. It's a beautiful masterpiece. To others, it might be your final resting place. If you're a fly or a bug that just happened to be flying by on your way to an event or a prior engagement you might have had. Okay, level 3. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. Don't want to be tempted by the fruit of some coffee. Okay, where do we start? Let's start with HEXEN 2.0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Link is about to defeat Ganon right now. Let's live vicariously through him. Get it. Look at him hiding in plain sight, like all stupid, and even though he's so much bigger and stronger than Link. Oh yeah. It's Prince of Darkness or whatever. Get out of here, fool. Get out of here. Now we can all have Ganon bacon. Yeah. Hey, honey, I made you bacon. This is delicious. Thank you. It's Ganon. With that hot honey Ganon bacon. Make some pork chops out of his ass later. Pork butt. Feed all of Hyrule with that ass. Let's see. What did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goddesses and Sirens. Goddesses and Sirens. All right. Let's do this. Level 3. If you chose the Goddesses and Sirens, this is your reading. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. Really rooting for this deck, actually, because the last few times I've pulled out Goddesses and Sirens and Gods and Titans, they haven't been getting chosen. 1202 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Moving on from something. Are all these the people that you used to make yourself uncomfortable to keep happy? Sheila Nageg. Gateways. There. I feel like each one of those opposing energies offered an opportunity to go in a different direction. It's up to you to take it, though. Lakshmi, prosperity. And you did. Shalakshmi not. Pomona. Kinti. I don't think I've ever even seen this card. Pretty sure Pomona is a fucking casino in San Diego. Plenty prosperity. I love this. Fuck. That's too many to read, but we'll take the top. Lilith in reverse with equality in reverse. See, I almost feel like, look, it's like that, what is that called? The dude with the fucking, I'm talking about. Knew it. I knew it. Expansiveness. Again, I feel like equality, it's like being fair to yourself, right? How can you expect an equal reciprocal union with someone if you're not being fair to yourself? And again, with the expansiveness, it's like infinite expansion within is what we were talking about in the previous reading. And again, with Kuan Yin, compassion in reverse. Again, it's like having the gumption to do the work. Rhiannon in reverse, self-trust. Yeah, see, it's like, I feel like the only reason why anyone would want to fear this would be if they are guilty as hell. Some people might think that they're guilty of this or guilty of that, when the truth is you're the innocent one in the situation. Stop blaming yourself. Atesh, pleasure in reverse. Again, because I have a feeling that, again, you sacrificed yourself, your happiness, to keep someone else happy, and they got some sort of pleasure out of it. It's even worse when they're not happy after you did that, and you're like, well, then why did I even do that when I could have been doing this and making myself happy? Hera, commitment in reverse. Again, these are energies that you had committed yourself to, went out of your way for, put before you. And I'm glad you did, because it shows what kind of a person you are. Shell, release in reverse. And then again, seeing how you've been able to let that go. Some of you all, maybe you can't full blown like exalt yourself from scenario, but it being what it is, I feel like you're no longer trying to influence it, change it. You're just leaving it alone. It is what it is. But you're not worried about it anymore. Freya in reverse. Irresistibility. Again, I feel like in the past, Pile 3 is definitely someone who can't help but like want to fix something. Maybe we're even motivated to, but now it's like, I don't know, I almost feel like you can. You know you can. What's interesting is whatever you're fixing, you might not even know what the fuck it is you're fixing, but you find out how and then you fix it. And if not, it's like hire a mechanic. All Geek Squad, I can't fix your computer. Bast, play. Yeah, see, it's like someone thinks it's like, oh, you'll love this. Like, you should totally do this. You know, you're so good at that. But no, it's full blown. Like, someone doesn't understand the work that goes into something that you do you're so good at. You know, oh my God, you should totally play a live show for me and my friends, and we won't pay you and at my party, and then you can't have fun because you're working and playing instruments and stuff. But you know, it just bring your cute guitar. The fuck? It's like insulting for like the hours that you have invested in something for someone to just think you should, oh, just tell a joke for everybody. If you're like a stand-up comedian, it's like, the fuck? You want me to tell a joke? So y'all, you're going to have to fucking buy an admission ticket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see, Jane to Arc, faith. And it's like, what, you're going to make us pay? What, you won't support your boy? Yeah. It's different when you turn the tables on those who were so victimized and convinced that it's everything else but them. Rigid in reverse, healing in reverse, everything else but them. How many pages are in this bad boy, bad girl? Let's see. Bad, 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 bad boys. You make me feel so good. Bad, 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 bad. So the last one is 165. So we'll do 1, 20, 32, 42. I feel like that's plenty. Let's roll the hundo twice. So we got 70. And 100, 170. 172. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten 100 when I'm rolling this. So 172, 176. That was a 4. 176. And that 4 does not want to stay. So the fact that it landed on it is pretty crazy. Why does it not want to fucking stay on 4? Well, it was on 4. Anyways, 6. So 106 or 176, and then this is on 17. 176, 186, 193. 193. Oh, how many pages did I say there were? 193. Let's just take the 100. Let's do 93. '93 is Cali. Fear. Cali. So interesting how you're talking about not sacrificing your, making yourself uncomfortable, right? Just to make everyone else happy. So if that was a fear of yours, I feel like that's not a fear anymore, but we'll see. Callie, it is time to overcome your fears. You are protected as you clear the negatives within your shadow side. Don't be afraid of transition. Express your fears safely. Again, this is making me think of that very first reading, level 1, with the ISCRY cards, about integrating that shadow instead of running from it or what have you. The goddess moves her lean body forward, screaming a challenge. Not too loud, the kids are sleeping. Each of her many arms holds a sharp weapon, and blood flows from the tips. Her neck is ringed with skulls, and her skirt is made from the body parts of her enemies. You want to shower first, or... I'm okay. We can put a blanket down or something. Amulets swing from her body, making a whistling sound. I don't think you can hear my whistling, but her hair flows wildly behind her, tinged with fire, and her skin is covered in gray ash. You sure you don't want to take a bath? Okay. The drums beat, and her devotees chant, Kali! 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 You can see why you don't want to take a shower. Sacred! Oh, no, sacred. Huh, it has the same letters. Scared? Exactly. That is what this amazing goddess is all about. Fear. The Hindu goddess Kali is fearsome, and yet has a powerful internal aspect of protection. What did I say in the ISCRY one about someone having crazy protection? It's a feminine energy, but in the masculine energy of like taking charge, taking action. 1212. It's fucking Cali, yo. You remember? You don't? You might want to watch or listen to POW 1 or whatever. User Junior 1 CZ4NH61. Welcome. That's crazy. But those who don't understand it, welcome her. Let's read that again. She invokes fear in many ways. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I didn't read that part. She invokes fear in many ways, many who do not understand her nature. But those who do understand it, welcome her. Am I Cali? I'm from Cali. Going back to Cali. I work for California Psychics. You know, I mean, I'm just letting you know. Feel like Cali. It's this fierceness, this extreme force of nature that helps us overcome our fears, move forward, cut through our obstacles, and slay our personal demons. Remember the white card in the ISCRY one with the two demons pulling you in two different directions? Kali helps us deal with our fears and the fear-based things that haunt us, such as jealousy, pride, and unhealthy anger. Those are all deadly sins. Just 3 of them. She breaks down the illusions of the ego and kills the shadow that do not serve us any longer. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Freeing our true selves. In this way, she expresses her tough love for us. Kali can help you negotiate transitions, in particular ones that you are hesitant to make, like having a difficult conversation with someone, breaking up, or even explaining to someone that you are going to follow your own path, which means no longer following that person's. Remember, while most of Kali's hands contain a weapon, one does not. It shows a peaceful, placating gesture, a signal of her true love for us. Figure it out yourself. Shadow side. And consider it blessings. Consider that mercy. Grace. My phone just went when I said grace. Hail Mary, full of grace. You guys seen Project Hail Mary? I haven't seen it yet. It's on the watch list. I'm getting to it. But it's about Jesus. The dude's name is Grace. Huh. Call upon her and rightly so. Oh, wait, no, wait. Remember, while most of Kali... Oh, yeah. Shadow side. Kali is a fierce goddess who demands your respect when you call upon her. And rightly so. Excuse me. Fear is serious stuff. If we do not express our fears as they happen, they can build up into unhealthy expressions, like jealousy or rage. In one story, Kali enjoyed killing demons so much, it's like supernatural, that she found it hard to stop and began to destroy beings that did not need to be banished. Yeah, see, that was like season 4 of Supernatural. Blue-skinned god Shiva Lakshmi be fucking hitting it with Shiva. Had to literally throw himself under her feet to make her stop. Sometimes we can act this way when we judge others, feel jealous, or become angry. Lakshmi was cool. He's like, someone better stop that bitch before I do. And she's like, why don't you? She won't listen to me. And stubborn Kali. This does not mean that our original emotions were necessarily wrong. But when we get carried away with our emotions, causing us to bully gossip, or become enraged, we need to reassess our actions. Go within. Symbols: many arms with weapons, skulls, knives, skirt of human arms. That's my favorite. Ash. Gosh. And when Link disintegrated Ganon, he turned into a little pile of ash. You know what I'm saying? Invocation. I'm gonna go ahead and fuck it. Why not? Go on. Back to Callie. Use this port at your own discretion, discernment, your own risk. Invocation. To reduce and face your fears with Callie, you will need a black candle, a small amount of ash placed on a small plate. You can make ash by burning some wood, fragrant sandalwood chips, or charcoal and resin. Incense, pen, paper, and a gift for Callie, such as a red stone, a red ribbon, or a stick of incense. See how there's the or the or the or? Feel free to make it your own, right? It's the intention and the action, and it's like a habit for like a smoker. Never mind the nicotine. For a lot of people, it's just the oral fixation. So if you can emulate that, that's 90% of the problem. Light the candle, saying, Great Mother Callie, I call upon you to help me to reduce and destroy my fears. You who kill demons, you who are fearless, bless me and protect me. Chant 3 times. Om Kali Ma. Jai Kali Ma. Now out loud, describe your fears, what these fears cause you to do, and what is in your way. Use specific examples and be honest, even though it may be hard to talk about. Know that Callie listens and is responding. No offense to Callie, but you can do this without the candles. You can do this without the incense. You can do this without the ash. If you just surrender to Yeshua, Lord Jesus Christ. It's all the same, going within. But if Callie makes you feel better, knock yourself out. But same thing. Use specific examples and be honest. Even though it may be hard to talk about. Jesus won't judge you, just like Callie won't judge you. Know that Callie listens and is responding. Know that Jesus listens and is responding. Say, Callie, Jesus, I want my life to be better. Yet my fears hold me back. Some of them are big. Some of them are hidden. You, known, unknown, seen, unseen. You who are change itself. You who defeat the shadow in me. Now, show me how to move forward fearlessly. What do I do next to facilitate my change into being more fearless, great Callie? With the pen and paper, write down any ideas or messages you may receive to act on later. This is how I describe prayer. To not just ask. That's just the fucking first step. But then, to shut up and listen. And then 3, or imagine, image in. Shut up and listen. And then 3 is to take action, or use that pen. With the pen and paper, write down any ideas or messages you may receive to act on later. Now your prayer is complete. Place your index finger in the ash and anoint your forehead with it, or holy water, you know. In the third eye position between your eyebrows. Or go to fucking church on Ash Wednesday. You know? Say, Callie, thank you for my blessing. I agree to participate and do my part. Thank you. And again, it's gonna doing your part. You done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy? You got to do your part and maintain your comfort level, regardless of how uncomfortable it is now. Leave your gift on your altar or dedicated space. Man, that's just it. All of these, whether it's folklore and they were actually here on this planet, gods in the flesh, demigods, how is that any different than Jesus Christ, right? But these were, he was made in God's image. These were all fragments of gods, again, demigods. Not the Son of God. Children of God? Absolutely. These all require you some sort of sacrifice offering. Jesus already did that. So if you have to light a candle, if you have to kill a goat, if you have to manipulate someone in order to achieve, sustain, accomplish something that you're setting out to do, how is that of God? How can you say you have God's blessing if it requires some sort of death, when it should be contributing to the life? Death itself takes on a life of its own. Again, if it's not kept under control. So live your best life for everyone's sake. Level 3, that was your reading. I'm counting on you. No pressure. But we need you. And I'm not Uncle fucking Sam. Okay? I ain't Yankee fucking Doodle Dandy. All right? I didn't stick a feather in my hat and call it macaroni. All right? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Macaroni is a noodle. And that hurts my noodle. It's a manoodle noodle. It's a manoodle. No, macaroni. Macaroni. Ooh, Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rourke. Ouch. Who doesn't love some Mickey Rourke? All right. Level 4. This is your reading. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. Oh, we're out of ammo. Just kidding. Okay. Let's put these back. Okay, so this is a... Okay, that's the one we need. And then we're going to put these back. Here's the hundo. Here is the 20, and the 12. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all. I said it, here we go. I said it, here we go. Let's start with Hexen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cowboys, Bible, and Almanac. Oracle. Or a sweet. What's mine say? Dude, what's mine say? Sweet. What does mine say? Dude. Okay. If you chose a bicycle, Cowboys, Bible, and Almanac, Oracle, this is your reading. You're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. Maybe you're making others uncomfortable because it makes you happy. Banana cake balls. I need to get that recipe. 9.59. He's popping up on my Echo, and it's like, what are these delicious banana cake balls you speak of? Hangman in reverse. Yeah, don't tempt me with a good time. All right. See how many of them balls I can fit in my mouth, you know? I bet I could fit quite a few. Never tried. Avoiding change. Ooh, that's not going to go well with the last reading. That's not going to go well with the last reading. Because remember, there was a lot of change. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, overstayed welcome, fear of loss. Turn, turn, turn. And something to every purpose under heaven. Nostalgia, past connections, inner child healing, avoiding change. I feel like overstayed welcome. Again, someone is taking way too long to tap into their inner child. I feel like it's like I give up. They must not have had a good childhood. Why would they want to tap into that? You know what I mean? It's sad though. It's really fucking breaking my heart. Quiet, sensible, understanding. But again, it's like, that's what I mean. It's like, okay, incapable of having fun, steadfast movement, pushing forward. So again, 88 miles per hour, Marty. I feel like you're just not worrying about it anymore. You're worrying about your own Queen of Pentacles, stability, forced choice. Again, avoiding change. It's like they're leaving you no option but to focus on yourself because it can't be fixed. Truth can't be ignored. Two of Swords. And I do feel like there's like if this person or whatever situation wanted to be fixed, you and me and God all know it would be fucking done already. But they gotta want it. They gotta want it. So why do you want it more than them? I don't think so. But the only reason why I feel like you did is because they said that that's what they wanted. And you try to help them achieve it. Competition, bromance, sparring, obstacles. Again, it's like it's like they want it broken. They want the chaos. What would they do if there wasn't chaos? What, be at peace? Are you crazy? A warmonger like this? A doom scroller like this? Fear incarnate here? False evidence appearing real all the time? That sounds like delusion. Financially stable, healthy healthy plateau. I put that because it's like you've reached some sort of pinnacle of success, you know, getting to the top of the mountain. Now you can rest. All the work of climbing up that mountain, this is the reward of that. Not the aches and the pains, not the shitty weather, but the moment of rest after an enduring hike or what have you. Look, enjoy the fruits. The air up there where few can go or have been, right? 12:33 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Nothing like it. Nothing like what? Exactly. You might not ever know. And this could be an exhilarating experience. But again, I feel like someone might have been like, oh yeah, I've been to the Grand Canyon. It's not a big deal. It's a big hole in the ground. Like what? Lies. Like, what are you, stupid? A big hole in the ground? Cognitive dissonance? Refuses to see the truth? Like, do you not know beauty when you see it? Do you not comprehend, like, it's, hello, seven wonder of the world, like, what are the other ones? Right? You know what I mean? Like, this is a hole in the wall, in the ground. You're a hole in the fucking ground. Rock bottom, painful ending, betrayal. Ten of Swords. Again, I feel like this energy has specifically, what's the word I'm looking for? Restricted, retarded your growth, your experiences, because it's not something that they would have wanted to do. Or this is like being at Disneyland and this close to going on like Space Mountain or something, and just because someone don't want to go on rides or they're afraid of going on a ride, you don't get to experience it. Burdened, backfire, blockage, 10 of Wands with that 10 of Swords, 10-10. So again, it's like, and now someone's like, why are you being so mean or whatever? Why are you depriving me of your time and attention and your communication and your laughter and your positive energy? Maybe because you're finding out now that someone directly set you up for failure so that you wouldn't ever, possibly ever achieve, accomplish happiness. Pursue it all day, every day, 24/7, 365, but actually get it. Because they don't put in the effort, the work. So why would they? Swift forward movement, full steam ahead. Throw a few more logs on that train, yo. 888 can be of significance. Deception, 7, 8, 9, 10. Link just grabbed the candle, shedding some light on the subject. Some of y'all might be burning trees. Save 20% at Bay Smokes and get a free 8th. Link in the description box below. Don't say I never gave you nothing. Deception, hidden motives, secrets. Shh. That's why they're burdened. And I feel like all they had to do was be honest with you. But no, that now you'll be gone twice as fast if they were honest with you. But look, good news, recognition, boss man and or lady. And again, this could be for either. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying you got that big dick energy, that wet wop energy. And it's a good thing. Apparently that's a good thing. At least that's what I think of when I hear readers say big dick energy. It's like, oh, this is a boss. It's not so, because you can be packed, stacked, and be a total douchebag, probably a rapist or whatever. or have a hard time enjoying intimacy because, you hit rock bottom, you hit the back of the canal or the dam or whatever. Hoover. Yeah. But again, no, good news, recognition. I feel like, again, the fruits of your labor, that not only you're going to be enjoying this, you're going to be getting some sort of, I just heard discovery, but I'm getting like recognition. Well, the good news, recognition for what you did, your accomplishments. Someone who does see that what all goes and knows what all goes into that and giving you the proper credit or whatever. And then I feel like opening up opportunities for you to, again, enjoy some stuff that you were deprived of in the past. But yeah, burnout, avoiding healing, restless mind, 4 of Swords, and someone I feel like is feeling a certain way since you're going to have this coming in. Since you have this coming in, all the 8s are out here. Mental prison, negative self-talk, and self-sabotage. Dude, you're over here. Again, that's what happens when you're avoiding change. This person just wants everything to stay the same forever all the time. Slap him on the back when his eyes are crossed. See how he likes it now. Retreat, run away, 7 of 1. Yeah, I feel like you're like, I don't want the same thing forever and ever and ever. Like, what the fuck? Why? When we have all this beautiful change, this melting pot of fucking change, this 7-layer dip of change. 7-layer dip. What is this? Make me want to dip. The Patriot, in God we trust. Again, this is someone who, how can you be like patriotic and say you have faith when you're in fear, saying, oh, God help us, or God help us all the time? God help us. What, did God not win? I forget. Who won? Who won the You don't need a goddamn almanac to know who won the fucking Super Bowl. God. Forgiveness, releasing resentment. I feel like this is their challenge, and I feel like this is what you have mastered. Trusting in God, allowing yourself to forgive others, even those who can't forgive themselves. And then I feel like the sad thing is you can't forgive them for them when they're still feeling guilty or resentment or remorse or not worthy. You can't crown this person. You're not King fucking Arthur. And even if you were, this person would like know you on a personal level and be like, oh no, it doesn't count. Like if Thor were to try to honor Loki because he actually did something cool, Loki would be like, I actually don't deserve it because I lied to get here. But he can't say that. The Thor will fucking smash his ass hammer time. Can't touch this. You guys need to shut up. You're talking too much. I can't see with the chat scrolling so fast. That was sarcasm. Sleepless nights, anxiety and guilt, overgiving, drained, ignoring own needs, Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Cups in reverse, sleepless nights, anxiety, guilt. If this is you, collective, you do understand why this reading is called You're Done Making Yourself Uncomfortable Just to Keep Others Happy. What happens if we stop overgiving and if we're experiencing anxiety, guilt, and sleepless nights? What would happen if we were just to simply not overgive? I'm not saying to take. I'm not saying to stop giving. We're just saying to stop overgiving. Compassionate healer energy. That's just it. You stop giving to the wrong energies, boom, you're a healer. Look, making things happen. Mental facing fears. What did we just talk about? The whole fears thing. Facing fears. Mental relief. Facing fears, and I don't know why I put fears here again. But I put fears twice. Facing fears, or maybe just and then fears. But yeah, in the sentence. Peace, love, joy, achievement. So what do we say? Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. You want to achieve that? You got to remain compassionate. Don't let these people. I'm just seeing rust, like the effect that rust has on precious metals, whether it's your chrome bumper on your favorite, hard body muscle car. It'll eat and deteriorate and corrode that American steel. And it's a living thing that grows and it consumes and it eats and it multiplies. Rust. So get your Diet Coke ready to rust out. Peace, love, joy, achievement, rock bottom, painful ending, betrayal. And again, I feel like what a better way. I'm seeing that rose again, Beauty and the Beast. To go from wilted, not quilted, northern, picker-upper, but wilted. That new rose that is now to life is not only would anyone who sees it now ever know that it was wilted at all to begin with, but as far as they know, that rose has always been strong, vibrant, and beautiful. Too many options. Unfocused, scattered energy. Totality. That is a bonus card. It's a joker. But I love how it's got the U.S. on there. Because, we're talking about the Patriot. And it just makes me think of dollar signs, right? But it's not. Universe. It's like U.S. It's like a dollar sign, but universal currency. But too many options on what to give to and take from. Not really. It's up to you what your choices are. Kind, loving, gives. So I feel like that's just it. It's not about only giving to those who give back. Because if you give and expect something in return, then you're not truly giving. You're not giving. You didn't give them anything. You lent them something, loaned them something, or you're renting it to them. But if you were to give, and that person, not out of guilt, feeling like they need to, because then they're not receiving. They're not receiving. If they send you something out of guilt because, I got to, they never gave you anything back. But to give someone with no intention or expectation to receive back, should they give back and not expect anything from giving back? Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, everyone is happy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that not a win-win situation? How can there be a win-win situation without a loser? So now there's no one to forgive. You don't feel bad for giving. And was it worth giving if you only get something back? Or was the not getting something back the equivalent of what you gave? You gave $300 to your favorite influencer and they didn't even so much as fucking shout you out or say thank you? Was it an anonymous tip? Do they have to acknowledge you? I feel like depending on what that dollar amount is, the least you could do is fucking give thanks. And then to expect that abundance to keep flowing in from other sources when you don't pay any mind to any one of those particular sources. How do you assume that it's because it's a large donation that they're loaded? How do you know that they weren't trying to make it hurt when they gave? Some of those $2.99, $1.99 super chats, I know it costs you $3-4 to send those. And you might not have a bunch of cash or gift cards super chats, charming, adventurous. So thank you for those of you who do. Queen of Wands, charming, adventurous. But again, I feel like, again, if you're afraid of change, how are you ever going to experience new experiences? Waterfalls and sights and skydiving and ziplining and whitewater rafting, and if you're not into nature, if you're not going to change, then you would still have the old tube television, and you wouldn't be able to download Amazon Prime Video and watch all your binge watch all your shows, and like, you gotta. Thing is, a lot of that stuff costs money, but at the same time it doesn't. The premium stuff costs money. But I mean, even the software I use to stream live, like, there's 4 or 5 name brand ones that cost money. This one's the one that they all copy, OBS. Okay. That is free. You can tweak it. It's like the Linux of streaming software, right? For example, but you could go get StreamYard, you can go get fucking this and that and that and this, and they simplify it, but it also governs like the speed on the engine, right? Because you don't get full access, you get nerfed access or whatever. Enjoy, stability, reward, and if you don't want the damn watermark, you gotta pay. Can't compare or compete. So again, I feel like this is you, collective. Like, someone's trying to match your energy, and if you're in this joyous, happy energy, and they're grumpy, miserable, can't ever fucking, then how can you ever be sure that this person is happy? Especially when they're still holding on to resentment. No fair for them to be up in your vibration, lowering it when they haven't done the work yet. Good news, recognition, boss man, lady, and again, just letting you know, collective, because you deserve it. Verbal abuse, manipulative, King of Swords in reverse, old, cruel, emotionally detached, Queen of Swords in reverse. And yet you still remain charming, adventurous, living your best life. Someone's name can be Beth or have a list. But enjoy, stability, reward, can't compare or compete. And they're going to regret it now, because I feel like they did. And what's funny is, like, if you knew these people were opposing you and going up against you, if you were to strike, not go on strike, I'm saying they're taking all these little low blows under the belt while you're not looking. And if you were to take just one focused strike, they'd be out. Remember earlier I got sparring in one of the cards. You want to spar? You don't want to spar. You don't want to spar. Breaking free, change of mindset, empowerment, 8 of Swords, again, mental shadow boxing, Wu-Tang Clan. But again, with the break free, only then someone needs to go within, worry about them damn self. You need to stop worrying about them damn self. That's a problem. Or worrying about everyone else. That's what's so weird. Is this person thinks that, like, everything is all great, everything is fine. Then why is everything that comes out of their mouth so fucking bad and dark and gloomy? It's how contradicting is that? New love, emotional renewal, open heart, Ace of Cups. I'm searching for a real love, someone to set my heart free, real love. Well, enjoy, stability, renewal, renewed. Can't compare or compete. I know, right? Because that's who you are, and you're done making yourself uncomfortable just for others to be happy, especially now that you know that you can never, even you, especially you. I don't care if you're a party planner, wedding singer, anything to do with weddings or just, again, event planner, you can't make them happy. It's impossible. With God, all things are possible, but hey, you're not God. Level 4, that was your reading. You got God in you for sure. You start putting that I am God shit. You're putting me below you or you above me, or are you saying that we are gods? Okay. Delayed yet inevitable completion. Slow movement, but still movement. 4 of Wands. That might be you, late bloomer energy. Maybe you're not late bloomer at all. Maybe you just like should have been able to experience something a long time ago, like Step Brothers with the night vision goggles. Man, could you imagine if we had this as kids? Even better. We have it now. So I feel like some of y'all thought maybe that the best was behind you, the worst is in front of you, or it don't get any better than any of those things that were in the past. Well, do I have news for you? I love telling you that you're wrong. Dead wrong. And I can't wait for you to see your own blessings that you haven't even, you're not even expecting yet. Have you thanked God for those yet? Never mind being, um, gratuitous and never mind being grateful for the things that you have. What about those blessings you have coming in you don't even realize yet? You can't even fathom yet because events haven't happened to even get you to think of what is to come from that point in time. Exactly. So don't tell me you know when we both know you don't. And that's the beauty of it. You're not supposed to know. Trust, allow it, get out of your own way because there's choices that you haven't even been presented yet. That wouldn't be possible if you just stayed where you were. Or for some of you, stop moving around. Maybe you need to stand still so the blessing can catch up with you. Depending on what your situation is, I'm going to put that ball in your court. But what we can say that would resonate with probably every deck tonight chosen is that you're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. And those people will still be there right where you left them. You know it. I feel like they've communicated clearly that they're not changing, that what they are doing is all that they know or, all they want to know. And they don't want to know no more. There ain't no room in that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for what? All your incredible blessings? Well, then those people just don't want to hear it or need to hear it or they're jealous of it. But you're done making yourself uncomfortable just to keep others happy. Let's check out the poll, guys. Cricket's in here tonight, y'all. Crickets, did you fall asleep? I thought this was one hell of a reading. Not saying that your silence means that it was a bad reading, but usually when there's a lot more social interaction, you know what I'm saying? The thing I finally realized isn't my responsibility is blank. The goal here for you guys collective is to fill in said blank, right? So 49%, almost half of you said the thing I finally realized isn't my responsibility is everyone else's feelings. So it's not your responsibility. Because again, we can't help how people perceive the things we do, say, or what have you. People have opinions. Sometimes they're great opinions. Sometimes not so great. But regardless of their feelings, to be fully authentically you, I think is the most important thing. And the sexiest, most attractive thing. I mean, am I right? So yeah, 49% said everyone else's feelings. The thing I finally realized isn't my responsibility is 38% of y'all said making everyone happy. So see, you guys know that like those are you were the overgivers. And again, that doesn't mean that was the right answer. I mean, it's literally like the title of the reading, but um finally realizing that it's not your responsibility to make everyone happy. Like, what are you, a fucking clown? You work in the circus? So you fucking big top peewee? Like, what is this? You know, is this the Greatest Showman? You're Hugh Jackman now? Where's Barnum and Bailey or whatever? Where was the other guy in the? It was the Barnum Circus, right? Where's Bailey? Is there a sequel to the Greatest Showman that we didn't know yet? Is it foreshadowing? I love that. That's a good musical though. My favorite musical with Hugh Jackman. Um, Making everyone happy. And then 13%, that's death, said, the thing I finally realized isn't my responsibility is keeping the peace. And I'm going to tell you right now, isn't it exhausting being the peacemaker? Well, especially when everyone's at war. You're usually the one with the fat lip or the blood coming out your face because two people are fighting. And it's like, but you should see the other guy. You know what I mean? This will heal. But no, keeping the peace is so gosh damn chaotic. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's like you're already at peace and then someone just comes in like overcomplicating the simplest thing. That to me is fucking demonic. Do they know that they're doing it? Or are they just so effortlessly like naturally? Either way, is it okay? Is it your responsibility? I think it's your responsibility to not be annoyed by it. And that seems like harder to do than say. And then 0%, none of y'all said the thing I finally realized isn't my responsibility is being understood. So I do feel like it's important for you to be understood. And not that you guys don't think that. I feel like it's just you realizing that the what you're finally realizing is all the other things. But the being understood thing is like wasting your breath, right? Like you speak and you're like, you finally get that last word out of your mouth in the sentence and then the period. And you're like, yeah, now they're going to understand where I'm coming from. 100 on this other Game and Watch, only for them to be like, huh? The comprehension, right? And it can be so frustrating, especially when they're like, I can't talk to you. And you make me feel stupid. Or it's like, again, you can't help how they feel by you providing information. Hopefully that information is the truth. That's when it gets really interesting. When it's like actual fact, or like if you guys are describing a scenario and your friends over here talking mad shit about how they're this cool, that cool, and they fucking did this or banged that chick or whatever, and you're like, no, you didn't. And they're like, yeah, I did. What do you weren't there? It's like, yeah, I was. I remember exactly how it went down. Now all of a sudden, like, you're a threat to homeboy or homegirl who had this imaginary story, and it's like they forgot you were there or something. Now all of a sudden, their version of the story, 101 on this other you watch, not only does it not make sense, but so that's the thing. Like, to the untrained eye, untrained ear, those who don't know the story, this person becomes the great and all-powerful mighty Oz. But when I say that, I mean they're a master of illusion. They're full of shit, smoke and mirrors. And if you really knew, you'd be like, what? Really? But in the pursuit of discovering this, do you not find your courage? Do you not find your heart? Do you not get smarter exponentially, your brain? If you only had a brain, do you not find home sweet home, a place where there is no place like home? There's no place like it. that happy place, right? Where the heart ears, where the heart is. Asking for a friend. Okay, guys, but yeah, being understood. That's a tough one, especially in a day and age where we have translators on our phones and stuff. People still don't know what the fuck they're talking about, let alone what they're trying to explain, or you know what I mean. That's just what they're talking about. Y'all know what time it is? Ancient Chinese secret, and it's 10:33. See, that's the thing. It's like, speak plainly, speak the truth, and watch what happens when these people all of a sudden, it's like you're speaking a different language, you're speaking in code, and it's like, how do you not comprehend that? Oh, they must be idiots, stupid, or in denial. It's one of the three. It can't be anything else. That or they have no ears. That or they got fucking cauliflower. That or they're in the UFC. You know what I mean? But even those motherfuckers can hear. You know what I mean? 103 on this other Game & Watch. You heard? I know you guys. All right. Let's see. Open sesame. Learn Chinese. Specialty dishes. Ooh. Excuse me. Long. Do you have any Teisekai? Teisekai? Oh, specialty dishes? Of course. You say Teisedai. We say Teisekai. Teisekai. Specialty dishes. Lucky numbers are 38, 27, 6, 55, 17. That's our cue, and 12. From the top, those numbers are 38, 27, 6, 55, Q, and 12. Oh my God. Shut the fuck. This is a fortune cookie, guys. This isn't like, I trip out on the fortunes we get for Ancient Chinese Secret, yo. And how they fucking resonate with the readings every fucking time. It could just be like, oh, you know, you can expect good things in the future. No, that's not what it says. It says, trust in the divine plan, faith. It is showing you with stuff shown with blessings. What? Trust in the divine plan. This is for the fearmongers out there, or for those of you, again, this is what I was saying, like warning you about the fearmongers and the doom scrollers and the blue pillars and the fucking doom and gloomers. Because when you trust in the divine plan, and it always has been the divine plan, always will be the divine plan, it's the divine plan, you start to see how it is showering you with blessings. Because again, this isn't about not being grateful. Trust in the divine plan. It is showering you with blessings. In bed. Hold on. Can we get a focus on there? 4K cam, my ass. Can we get focus going? Can we get focus on that camera? There we go. Kind of. Trust in the divine plan. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, 4K. Come on, man. Just show the fucking words. Oh my Jesus. Trust in the divine plan. It is showering you with blessings. Now you don't want to freaking you. Guys, save 20% at Base Smokes. Get you a free eighth. Scanning the QR code or using the link in the description box below. Save 25% on the #1 selling mushroom gummy at Road Trip. It's havanicetrip.com/Jonny Arkade. There's your free eighth right there. But yeah, ARC25 at checkout will get you 25% off them mushroom gummies. And ARC Tees 35 at 80stees.com to get you 35% off. Practically where I get my entire wardrobe. And speaking of my entire wardrobe, new polos now available at the Tarot Zone. The embroidered Jonny Arkade Reads Tarot caps available in the Tarot Zone. Check it out. 10% from all of this merch goes to stop child trafficking, child exploitation. $5 from each Jonny Arkade tarot deck and shadow box designed and handcrafted, hand assembled by yours truly to help with shadow work. Get it? Shadow box, shadow work. Go through the layers of your shadow. $5 from each of those goes to stop child trafficking, child exploitation. So thank you guys for those of y'all who contribute. But yeah, it's a way to get a discount. You're tithing to me and you're tithing to the children. Win-win-win for everybody. So thank you guys. You are awesome. And with all of that being said, Zelda died. With all that being said, if you ain't heard it today, know that you are awesome. You got at least one dude out there praying for you, and God bless you and your beautiful families. I'll see you on the next one, Collective. Let's take a look at the 2 or 3 people that said hello. I love you guys. All right. Michelle Pagliacci, Shauna J, User Junior 1 CZ4NH61. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I know there was more of y'all, and I know that you all don't necessarily type, and I know I probably got some of y'all blocked, and you probably do type, and we just can't see it because you've been sniped. But I love you all. Thank you for all that you do, your contributions, your shares, your likes, your comments. It's awesome. I can't wait to get the ability to hype again. I can't wait to get the ability to have memberships again. I'm working on that type of stuff in the background too, so that when it goes live, hopefully have a slew of things for you to do and things. But until then, I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace.